gal that should run for governor, and I won't mention any names, but I will say I'm proud of all of you. And I would vote for you, and I'll go on the road for you. So Quinton Keaton, let's get him up here. I joke a lot about rebel rousing, but I gotta say, Quinton is the king of rebel rousing. And with that personality, he brings a lot of ideas. And I haven't known Quinton, maybe 8 or 9 years now. I don't even know if that math is right. But when I met Quinton, he came on board. He's like, hey, I got kids. We're here in Rome County, and we want to do stuff, and we want to make stuff happen. And I was like, okay, great. And I have a picture. It was in the slideshow of him with his 2 boys and Kale, because something happened in the office, and Denise was like, hey, we need you in here. But Quinton showed up to discuss some ideas. And Kale, my son, was there. I was like, Kale, grab a notepad and write down what this guy's saying, because it's going to be good. And I wasn't sure exactly what manner good was going to be, but it was good. And then the next thing we know, we're talking about a run-walk series, because Quinton's a triathlete. He qualifies for the National Ironman in Hawaii and does all that. He's an adventure guy. And I got to say, my son was enthralled. He's like, man, this guy's got all kinds of stuff going on. We need to work with him. And I was like, you're a freshman in high school. What are you saying? And then I went out there and met Quinton, and I was like, yeah, okay. This is going to be the future of what we do to expand our services in our community. And Quinton brought us the Run Walk race series that now is in its 5th year. I don't know. I'll lose track. I'm getting old. And then he also was like, okay, we need to do some more. And so he worked with Justin to start the Strava group. And just those ideas and that energy and that focus. And then it turned into he and Jeff got together, and Kyle, and next thing you know, we have a corporate cup. So now we're in the 3rd year of our corporate cup, and these things that were brought to Spencer and to Rome County as a whole came from this young man who just really, I say younger than me, and pretty, came from him to just jumpstart things in our community that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So I'm really proud to call him my friend and to know that he's got more ideas. He's always hitting us with something like dodgeball and these crazy things that need to happen, and yard darts. But when you talk about how to make the corporate cup fun, he and Kyle and Jeff and Parker sit down and they work out these ideas, and it's a game changer for the community. And if every community had people like they're in this room, including the rebel rouser that throws out these ideas and then makes them happen, then imagine what all our communities would be. And if you can imagine that, if you said, okay, in Rome County, West Virginia, in the small town of Spencer, we're going to have all these ideas come out and come to fruition, it takes game changers. And Quinton, for us, has been a game changer, and we appreciate everything he brings to the table and the energy that he has injected into our community and into our programs. So a long-time supporter and a continual idea guy, and we're looking forward to the next adventure, because I know there's one coming. Quinton. And I gotta say, Quinton does all that while he's chasing around 3 kids.